Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wellness Wednesday and we are going to be working on this picture that we started on Saturday. I did finish her wings on Tuesday when I did the video for Tuesday. And my light decided that it wanted to turn off. So how is everyone today? Hello Dawn, welcome. Hello Calamity, welcome. Hello Terry Lynn, good to see everyone. So we're going to give a few minutes for everybody to come in. We're going to be doing the moon as well as the background today, and then we will be finishing the translucence of the wings as well. If we get all that done before the end of stream today, we might start a new picture or pick a new picture and get started on it. That's good, Dawn. I'm glad you're good. Hello, Jen. I hope you're feeling better soon. Hello, Crashes. Welcome, welcome. So we will be using the King Art gel sticks today for the background. We are still using the Holbeins. Well, the black wants to run away. So let's put them over there. And we will be using the palette on my glass board here. So we'll see how that works because I haven't used it yet. Hello, Ashley. So glad you made it. Miss Producer Woman. So we will be using some yellows from the Holbeins to do the rest of the moon. And, as I said, we'll be using the King Art gel sticks for the background. So I've got a couple of different daubers here. These are different large one as well as a small one, as well as my finger dauber and some brushes. So we'll see what works best on getting into all those detail areas. So those will all be used. You are so, you're awesome. And the thing that you posted on Facebook today, I have an amp, but I don't think I'm in the near vicinity of where you need it. And I ain't shipping it. So I might have an announcement next week. I will let you know next week. But there might be some changes to the channel. Depends. And we may even use some special sparkly stuff that I got in today. We will see. All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to switch you on over to the close-up camera here, and I'm going to turn that light down a little bit. There we go. No, that's too far. There, that's a little better. And we're going to start on the moon, and I'm going to be using canary yellow first on the edges here. Well, they'll be good for me. I don't know about if they'll be good for the channel. I might end up having a job. We'll see. She wants me to go in next week and do a test run and whatnot, so we will see. What it means for the channel is more disposable income for me to buy things like the Felissimos. Hello, Alex. Okay, well, you walk carefully. Luckily for you, it's not pouring with rain, so. Just coming down under here with the yellow from the moon. Same with over here. Okay, so we've got the outline of it done. Now I'm going to gently bring this brighter yellow in towards the center a bit so that we have something to build off of. Hello, Christina. Welcome. Well, yeah, it's supposed to rain this evening here and into tomorrow, but today is supposed to be fairly nice, so. All right. Well, Christina, hopefully the kiddos had a good day and all that fun stuff. Now I'm just going to go through here around the edges here, and I'm going to brighten that up a little bit. With still working with the canary yellow. And I'm just going through right through the wing because the wing is supposed to be translucent, so we want to be able to see that bright yellow through it. Like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not too hot here. Thank goodness. All right, so now we're going to go in with lemon. And we're coming right off of that canary yellow, bringing that lemon in to about the halfway mark. Yeah, that's a little warm. It's not that warm here, thank goodness. So, Ashley, did you hear back about the other thing? About your addition? Everybody wants to know, did you get the part? Did you get the part? I've been dying to ask. Oh. Well, they should just hurry up and give it to you. You want me to call them? Ah, okay. Well, I guess that's fair. He does have to wait for those sorts of things. So I'm just bringing that canary yellow in on all sides towards the center. Over here a little bit more because it's at the bottom of the moon area. Make sure that you don't miss this little gap here in between the wings there. I know, how rude. Okay, now I'm going to use cream. I'm going to go all the way to the center. I'm being very, very light-handed into the center of the moon. I'm put in another layer of the cream. So now I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to put in the layer of the cream. And then we're going to go in with the lemon. Just filling in some of that white spot. We'll be able to blend it all together with a little bit of the white here in just a minute. It's not so bad on the yellow because, you know, it's yellow. Well, thank you. And then we're going in with the canary yellow. I used the fluorescence from the Holbein set, and I did leave a link below the video for the Holbein set. It is now available on Amazon, the full 150 set. I was quite shocked to find them. And as well as the new book from Molly Harrison. Of course, you can always do exclamation point Molly. And I do believe that should take you to her Amazon page. Or you can do exclamation point Molly Etsy. And that should take you to her Etsy page. And there's another one, exclamation point Molly FB. And that should take you to her Facebook page. All right, now we're going to take the white, if I can find it. Hold on. I know it's here. I don't want to use the soft white. I just want to use a straight white. Don't use the soft white for this because it will completely eliminate your soft white pencil. Ah, there it is. So this is just straight white. And dulling down that color a little bit because we don't want the moon to be, you know, like a piece of cheese. And yes, I did use my finger for a reason. I'm blending that down into those little spots, those little bits that peel up. If you rub them in, you can blend them into the white spot and continue working. Yitzy is just kidding. I love that cat. She's so cute. I'm just going to sit here and chat for you, Mom. Nice. Snack time. Yum. I have chicken in the oven, slow cooking with barbecue sauce. don't forget this one little spot here, or this little spot over here. Try not to go over her hair like I just did. I've been actually it's been a difficult couple of days, but I've been holding in there. It has been a couple of days of but I will make it. All right, so there is our moon. I'm going to switch it back over to the main camera so you can see everything all together. So we've done the bridge that she's sitting on, the archway that she's sitting on. We've done the plant life as well. We've done all of her. Now we've just got the background to do. So I'm going to be using the King Art gel sticks for that. And I'm going to leave it on the main camera so that you can see the process. So I'm just going to move all my increments over here, all my fun things. And we're going to put this over here so that I don't end up smearing stuff all over it. And we're going to put the black down first. Ooh, it just smears on there really nice. Can mash it up in there too. That's pretty cool. I like that. Don't mind me, I'm just playing with this in it at the moment. Thank you, Dawn. Alright, so now we're going to pick all this up, and I'm going to start with a dauber because it's what I know how to control best. And I'm just mashing all that black into the dauber. And it picks it up really clean off of here too. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to take my paper and dab it off a little bit. Make sure that I'm not going to end up with any huge amounts of gel everywhere. So I'm just going to start in the corner here. I'm going to do these areas the darkest. Not going to worry about going over the edges too much. And we will be adding more black to this after we get the other colors on. Because this page is really, really sucking it in, which is interesting. All right. Now we're going to make sure that that was black, not iron. Yeah, that was black. Hi, Thea. No need to be nervous. Then we're going to take this blue. And this is going to be an undercolor. So it's going to be under the black. I'm just going to break that up a little. And we're going to take a brush to do this. Pick that all up with the brush. And then I'm going to put some black with it. Just make sure that you don't have any large chunks. And then just start adding in that color. go into that black area. Like I said, we're going to be going back over this with more black, so don't worry about how dark it's looking yet. Pick up some more of that color. And we're going to come down here. And we're going to just very carefully flick up towards the wings. Not worried about getting any on the wings because I can wipe it off. And the wings need to have a little bit of darkness behind them anyway to show the night sky through them because they are translucent. And we're going to come over here and we're going to add a little bit more to the black area over here. Any chunks, break them up. Hey, Wicca! Well, I hope that he did you justice and gave you wonderful, wonderful marks. So I'm going to put down some, that's the wrong one. That's iron. I don't need iron yet. I'm going to put down some more black. And I'm going to put down some more blue. And we're going to mush them together. Not worried about going over the tips of the wings, but when it starts getting closer to the moon, you don't want to go over a whole lot. And as you can see, you can just rub that color right in and it will reflect the night sky. Yep. Oh, my black thing just hit the floor. Then we're just going to come up, gently filling in that area. Now, because this is too big of a brush to get into those tight little spots, we're going to take a smaller brush, pick up some more of that ink or crayon, gel, whatever you want to call it. I am using the King Art gel sticks. And just get in to those tight little areas. Also not worried too much about it getting on the moon because there's always little bits of darkness on the moon. King Arts. using the King Arts. Alright, so we've got quite a bit of the darker color down. Now we're going to be adding a little bit of a lighter tone, and then we'll go over it with a darker tone again. So I'm going to add some of this iron, which has a little bit of a red in it, as well as cool gray, which is a light gray tone. And we're going to take this dauber, and we're going to go right over top of some of the blue with it. Blending it into that black area. And of course this is a glass pad, so I'm having to hold on to it quite tightly so that it doesn't fling across the room. Okay, now we're going to take more of that darker color and we're going to add a few more bits of black into the rest of the blue. Yeah, exactly. Yes. And since I can't find my Caran d'Ache board, this works great. Alright, so now we're going to just blend some of that into the blue, darkening that up a little. Just pulling that in towards the moon. Same with this area here. Alright, now I have decided that I want to give her wing area a little bit of a glow. So I'm going to take the white and we're going to put some white on it. Hello Mona, welcome. So I'm just going to fill this little brush with some white. And we're going to go around the moon. And around her wings. Now this does two different things. A, it gives the wings a bit of a glow, but it also softens that transition from dark to light. Hi Ronnie! Welcome, welcome. So just putting down some more white. Hey Tracy! I am so glad to see you. It has been a long time, my friend. Just bringing that white in. Helps if I'm under the right camera. Sorry guys, I thought it was under the right camera. I was not. Now I need that little dauber thing that fell on the floor that I just ran over with my chair. That is now all covered in dog hair. Yes, life usually life does get crazy. That is a for sure. All right, put down some more white. And I'm going to pick it up with the dauber. I'm just going to lighten this area here. Oh, dog hair on the desk. In these small areas, this little dauber gets in a little bit better. And then I'm going to use the other side just to blend it in. Same with on this side. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Just going to take my dauber and wipe off some of that blue that I've picked up. One thing that you will notice with King Arts is that it does have a curing time. So it does take a little bit of time before you can't do anything with it. So when you're doing something like this and you pick up a little bit of color, you can definitely wipe it off and continue on. Now if I wanted to, I could have waited until the black cured and then added the white, but it would have given a really stark white, and I don't want a really stark white. I want a soft glow. Thank you, Mona. Like so. And then you just blend it out into the sky. Like that. Now we've got the same thing to do down here. But first we're going to take a eraser. Let's see. I think this one will work. I have a wonderful little eraser, but I don't know where it is. So this one will work. I'm just going to wipe it off. And I'm just going to lift up some of that darker color because I had some on my hands. And I touched areas in the moon, so I've got fingerprints everywhere. So I'm just going to lift that up. And as you can see, while it's still uncured or undried, you can fully erase it from whatever you're doing. Ah, that's funny. A yit is Yitzy, which is Ashley's cat. Now we're going to pick up some of this blue and black here on the brush again, and we're going to come back down here, and we're going to fill this in. Then we're going to take our dauber. I'm going to pick up some more of this. Get up in here. Go on this side with this one. It's giving her a bit of a glow around her feet. Getting that consistent movement of light into the darker area down here at the bottom. And I need, oh, there it is. A little dauber that I had all the block. Yes, I do clean my daubers. I use a bit of soap and water, and I clean them up. While I'm doing a piece, I keep a piece of colored paper here, paper towel, that's the word I'm looking for, so that I can knock off whatever color I'm using and add other colors. Then we're going to take the eraser and really trying to find that one that I'm been looking for, but I can't find it, so I'll just use this one. And we're just going to lift that off because it looks messy. I don't mind a little bit of it being there, but I've made a big old mess of it. Yeah, I have one for every color, but I have used them up. And I have one, I don't know where that water came from. I do have one for every color for my inks that came in a little box so that it was a lot easier to work with. Able to keep them in order. Alright, now I'll go through and I'll fix all of the different bits of fingerprints everywhere. Afterwards, just going to go through, just give a little bit more darkness here. Smooth out some of that choppiness there. Same with this side here. And like I said, I will be going through with the eraser and erasing any that went over the edge. And if it doesn't erase properly, then I'll just use a pair of scissors and clip it off. All right, Alex, enjoy your wine. Oh, Catherine, I'm sorry. And welcome. I'm glad to see you. How are you feeling, dear? I hope you are well. It is a wonderful word, isn't it? Dauber. Almost like Dalby. We like the Dalby. All right, so we've got some areas there that I want that glow to be in. So we're going to take the white and we're going to put some more white down. And we're going to take just a little bit of this gray because we don't want it stark white. And I'm probably way off screen. So as you can see, this area here is a different tone. And that's because there's more shadow there than up here from the bridge. And I'm looking for a specific, there we go. I think this one will work. So I've got the two colors here. This is a gray and the white. So it's going to be a very, very light gray. And we're just coming off of the bridge with it. Putting that shadow on those plants, as well as giving a bit of a glow and blending that harsher color underneath in a little bit, like that. Yes, I am using the King Art gel sticks. It's the King Art Artist Mixed Media Gel Sticks. They are water soluble, or you can use them dry. Hello, Della. Welcome, welcome. Cheers to you both. All right, and I missed an area, so I'm going to take my dauber thing here. I'm going to pick up some of that dark color. And I'm just going to place that in there. Because I don't want it to be really dark, but I don't want it to be really light either. All right, so now we're going to white out. Well, first we're going to wipe this all up so that I don't end up putting my paper into it. And it wipes up really nice. There we go, all wiped up. I will use some water on that and wipe it up even more. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to use my Signo white gel pen here. That I got at the Merry Artist. And I'm just going to very gently cover up the black lines of her wings. And I do believe where I first learned how to do this was Terry taught me, and she is in the chat today. Way back when I was with Coloring Book Cafe, when I first started coloring. And what this does is it makes the wings a little more translucent. It tricks the mind's eye into just seeing the color and not the dark parts of the wings, and makes it look like it's extremely see-through. Putting the color of the moon behind it gives you that effect as well. This just enhances it just a little bit. Also gives the glow effect, especially in the night sky. Sorry, concentration. We all know how working with gel pens goes. You gotta stick out your tongue and concentrate. Otherwise you're gonna mess it up. And after I'm done with this part, I will turn off the light so you can see it a little bit better. The light does make it not look like I've done anything. Glares off of it a little bit. Hello, Celine. Trouble number one. You guys are so cute. Now I'm gonna grab a piece of paper. Hopefully not one that I've colored. I'm just gonna grab this because I don't want to rub my arm through the gel pen down here, as well as the gel crayon. Because it will lift up because it hasn't had time to cure yet. And it does usually take about 24 hours to fully dry and set up. And once it's dry and set up, you can add other colors on top of it. Like, for example, if you want to do one color at a time, and like what I did here with the multiple colors at a time, you can do one color at a time if that is what you're more comfortable with. And what you do is you lay down one color, let it dry, and then lay down your next color. You can also do that with sets of color. So do your dark colors first, let it dry, and then do your light color. And you can get that layered effect. All right, now I'm just going to go through and put this line in. And then we're going to add this line here. Yeah, it does require a bit of drying time for it to cure up a little bit. Yes, it will smudge if you don't give it that curing time. And that's why I'm putting the piece under my arm so I don't smear it around. As old Miyagi said, patience, grasshopper, patience. I know that probably wasn't him, but I don't care. Yep, Shyla is wandering about a little bit. Not sure if she went outside or if she just decided to crawl up on the couch. Okay, then we're going to do this one in here. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at chat right now, but I will look up in just a second. Concentration, you know, that thing that we do. I don't know about easy, but hi Sherry, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I actually have to redo it. This one is one of Coloring Bliss's swatch sheets, but I need to redo it on my own. I haven't gotten there yet. I made the sheet, I just haven't gotten to re-swatching them. This is one of Coloring Bliss's blank 150s. Alright, so we're almost done with the wing. And then we'll let this dry for a little bit, and then we will, while we're at it with the gel pen, put in some stars. And then we're going to add some embellishments like to her tattoo, to her shoes, and to her wings. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the light so you can see a little bit better. It's still a little there, so you can see a little better of what I mean by how they become translucent but still glow. Awesome. Yeah, it is a fantastic swatch chart. It's just it's not my own. Exactly. I'm in the zone with my tongue hanging out. All right. Welcome back, Ashley. I finished the wings. Oh, and then I'm going to throw the pen all over the place. So we're going to put a couple of stars in. So this one here I'm going to make quite large. And as you can see by the palm of my hand, the gel pen will get a buildup on it. So what you need to do is you need to wipe that buildup off. So I'm doing a couple that are really, really big, and then some of the smaller ones. And the really big ones I will be doing things with the soft white of the Holbein after it dries. I'm just going to just do a couple of really faint ones here. Ooh, yum. You put your wings away at night? I usually just put my broom away at night. I don't have wings, the monkeys do. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry, and meanwhile, I'm going to play with a new product. So I have not reviewed this product. I have not shown this product. I just got this product in. They are listed on my deals of the day, and they are on sale. So just so you know. And I have activated the one that I want to use, which is a red. And these are the Arteza Real Brush Pens, water-based ink, glitter colors. Glitter, 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 glitter. They're glitter. Hey, Sarah! Don't steal my broom. So, this is 110% Celine's fault. I don't know why that's asking to review that. Yes, a new enabler item. These are, if you have seen or wanted the now my brain is not working. The other glitter paint pens, the Spectrum Noir paint pens that are the glitter. These are better. Yes, they are on my affiliate list of the deals of the day on my community tab. Under pens and markers, I didn't know they were going to come in today yet, so they weren't supposed to be in until tomorrow. So I didn't list them on the description below the video. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry for a second. And it's the exact same thing. Okay, I'm going to see if there's a white. The only thing I don't like about them is that there's two layers of colors, so you have to actually lift off all of these because all they're separated by is a piece of paper. You have to lift off all of these to get to the other layer, and there's nothing in there that I want. So I will use, no, I'll just leave the wings. I was going to put some on the wings, but I don't really want to change the color of the wings. I was hoping there was a clear one. So there is no clear one from what I can see. I will have to test them to see how light some of these yellows are. But you do the same thing as you do with the spectrum, is you shake them up, you take your top off, you take off your little ring, you put this back on, you squeeze it, and it comes out here. Make sure that you have something to dab when it starts coming out so that you don't end up with a sploosh, because splooshes are not fun. And then when it's activated, it will look like that. I'm actually going to wipe that off just because I don't want it making a big old mess in the cap. Alright, so let's take a look at her shoe and see how sparkly it is. I think I didn't shake it up enough, but that's okay. Because the other red that I used it on earlier had more sparkle than that. Awesome! Yeah, it's got a really nice long brush. So I'm just putting down a second layer here because the wax from the pencils did absorb the color a little bit. And I didn't get a lot of sparkle because I didn't shake it. My fault, not the pen's fault. User error, user error. And I think we're going to use some on here. As well as on her butterfly. So I was going to do the butterfly with the gel pen, but this brush is fine enough to actually get into that small little detail of the butterfly. And I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to roll it a little bit just to get that tip really fine. Just so I can get in. Turn it a little bit. Do those details there. No, it does not have a clear, but it does have many, many colors. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait for that to dry a little bit. But as you can see down on the shoe, it's quite glittery. Maybe. We'll go over here. There you go. So I'm just going to turn down this light just a little bit here. That's a little better. Try to make sure that the tip is Thank you. I appreciate that. Absolutely not a problem at all, Sarah. Okay, so she is almost done. I'm going to let that dry. It's not quite dry. All right, so that is the Arteza 24 count sparkle glitter paint pens, and they have all those colors. Unfortunately, there's no clear, but they do have lots of different colors. Now we're going to let this dry for a few seconds, so I'm going to sit back and have a sip of my coffee and watch chat so that I can actually talk. It's okay. I will take acceptance of that, Jen. So do I, Ashley. So do I. It is not always my fault. Sometimes you guys enable me just as much. I wouldn't have those brush pens if it wasn't for Celine going, they're 45% off and you'll never, ever, ever see them that cheap again. And you'll regret it if you don't buy them. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Jen. I hope you feel better soon. Believe me, they enable me just as much as I enable all of you. And if you joined us over in Discord, you would hear it. Because they do. They talk me into things all the time. Okay, so it's dry now, and you can see quite a bit of the glitter now showing in there. So, all right, so now for the stars, the things that we're going to do with the stars. So I need this sharpener. Trying to be very careful not to break the tip of my soft white. So we're just going to take our soft white. We're going to go out. And we're going to go out. We're going to go out. And we're going to go out. And then we're just going to take a little tick here, a little tick here. Like that. You're all innocent, yeah, uh-huh. Again over here, out, 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 out. With this soft white pencil, make sure that you turn it as you're using it, otherwise you will end up with a flat surface instead of a point. Yeah, you don't need horns, you need a chihuahua. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do the same thing here. This one here is really big, so I'm just going to bring it out quite far. Like so. And then I'm just going to shade it in a little, giving it a little bit more glow. Now the soft white is a very, very soft pencil, so you can actually blend it in just with the tip of your finger. This is the soft white, Holbein soft white. You can also use the China white. I do believe is pretty close to the same pencil or the same texture, softness, opaqueness. Yeah. Then we're going to do a small one down here. And one more here. And there we have our starry sky. There is not a white in the glitter brush pens. There is some yellows. So there's three different yellows, two different oranges, a peachy, pinky tone, a pink, red, a brown red, some purples, some blues, some aqua colors, some greens, a brown, silver, and black. They are called the Arteza Real Brush Pens Glitter Colors. If you look up, if you go to my community page under markers, I do have these listed because they are on sale right now. All right, so let's take a look here. And she is all done. Yeah, it's different. It's interesting that they did not have a clear put in there. Or even a white, yes. But there is no white. No, it is the Holbein soft white. It's a little bit softer than the Prisma. It's one of the few that will rival the Prisma when it comes to them. Awesome. All right, so she is all done, and we still have half an hour to go. So what should we do? Should we do Monday's Art Matters? Since I missed Monday's Art Matters, we should do that. They are lovely. So we missed Art Matters on Monday because I had adulting to do. So we will do Monday's Art Matters. So it says library is a place of safety, a haven from the world, and it's a place with librarians in it. So this is a librarian, and we're going to color her at her desk with all of the library books here. So I'm going to switch on over to the close-up here so that you guys can see a little bit better. Turn the light back on so I can see better. Yes, adulting is overrated. Tell me about it. I don't like adulting. Adulting is not fun. So I'm just going to move my pencil holder where I can reach it. And we're going to do her sweater in pink because she's a girl. And of course I have my handy dandy piece of paper here so that we don't get color on any other area. And we've got 3 different colors of pink here, so we're going to start with the lightest. All right, Dawn, good night. Enjoy your evening. Get some sleep. So I'm going to start with rose pink. And I am using the Holbeins because I want to see how well they do on this paper. This little book is Art Matters because your imagination can change the world. It is the book that I do every Monday. So every Monday I color in this book. I do a video coloring in this book. I read the page and then we color it. It is the same artist that did the 100 Days of Hugs or 100 Hugs that I did last year at the end of the year with our lovely Tammy and Ashley and a bunch of other, Angie and I think one other. I think Shell was in on it too. We all did 100, well, everybody did Hug-A-Day September, and I ended up doing 100 hugs because I jumped the gun. So this is not actually a coloring book. This is a reading book. So the paper in this book is very thin. So you wouldn't want to use like a marker or anything with it. And you have to be fairly careful with the pencils. So yes, it is the same artist that did 100 Hugs. And the author of it, the person that wrote the book itself, is Neil Gaiman. And him and Chris have joined up on several different adventures in writing and illustrating. Still going through with the rose pink. And I'm just doing a light layer of the rose pink. Because the pages in this book are very thin, I always try to layer it with the lightest first and the darkest last so that we can get a good saturation of color. Even if the paper won't take that much of it. No, it's actually thinner than Amazon paper. It's kind of like newspaper. So now I'm going in with fuchsia. However, the one that they have available right now that's on sale is the hardcover. And I heard its paper is a lot nicer than the soft cover that I have. And the book itself is called Art Matters. And the hashtag for this book is Matters Monday 2022. So if you do decide to purchase this book, or you do color in this book and you want to post to Instagram or anywhere else that I may be able to see it, you can just post it under hashtag Matters Monday 2022 and I will be able to find it. And it should be posted with, all mine that I do. If I remember to post them. I have been horrible lately at remembering to post. Good night, Ashley. Bye. Oh, well, hungry teenagers already, geez. So I'm bringing this medium tone out further than where the darker areas are going to be, because the darker area is going to go over top of it. Yes, yes. You must find a paper that you enjoy. Personally, I really enjoy the 65-pound Nina. The 110 Nina is great for working with markers and that sort of thing. And I have also found that the Express It is fantastic for markers, but is expensive, so I don't use it very often. I think I'm just going to turn this off because it's awfully bright in here. The sun has decided that it's going to fill my house with light. I think it's bleeding out the colors for you. Sorry about that. Alright, now we're going to go in with the darker pink. Yeah, the tan Strathmore is nice too. The gray tone is really nice. I've colored a couple of things on the gray toned and it's really nice. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just turning it as I go so I can not cover up the page on you, because this is a very small picture. Alright. Okay, and then we're going to just blend that all together with the light. Just gently going over the light area, filling in all of that color. And blending it all together. Need a little bit of the dark down here for the shadow that I forgot to put in. Like that. All right. Hey there, Dion. Welcome, welcome. And then we're going to use a little bit of light blue for her. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it in light blue. I'm going to do a blue for her undershirt here, so her blouse under her sweater. Yeah, they might get a little suspicious of that one. So I used Horizon Blue, and I'm using Sax Blue. In the shadow area. Just a very small piece, so not going to get too in depth with it. Same with her neckline here and her hand here. So we're not going to do too much in it. We're just going to put in a little bit of the sea fog. And then we're going to take, not apricot, salmon pink. And we're just going to fill that in. And then we're going to do her hair with some browns. Maybe. They're jumping out on me. So I'm starting off with tan. I need to do her other ear. I always miss an ear. There we go. So we're going to start off with tan all over. And then we're going to go in with brown. Follow those lines of hair through her bun and up the back of her head. And then we're going to go in with chocolate, because you got to have some chocolate in there in the deepest areas here. Shadow under her bun. And there we have it. right, now we're going to do the desk. So we're going to start with some burnt umber. Oh goodness, there's somebody at my door. They can go away. Charlotte, that's enough. Bob's not home yet, so he can't check it for me. Huh, my son is going to. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. There was a delivery that required a signature from an adult. So I had to deal with it. And now Charlotte has decided it's time to play with her toys. So you're going to hear some squeaking. So I'm going through with chocolate now. Put in some shadow under her arm here. And under the book. Really, people? Alright. And then we're going to take some tan. Oh dear. Stop tripping over rabbit holes. It's almost like diamond painting. Yeah, don't do it. I can't see them well enough to do them, so. And I'm going to take some gray and do, oh, and bob some. The computer terminal here. And we'll take a lighter gray and do the screen. Is my, I think I know, my mic was too far away. I moved my mic to deal with people. I moved my mic to deal with people and it was too far away from my mouth. Sorry, guys. Is that better? Awesome. Thank you very much for letting me know. All right, I'm going to take a lighter gray here and we're going to do the back of the chair. Yeah, mine would too, Sherry. Yeah. An electric one would have to be the way because otherwise my hands would die. Now I'm going to go in with some black. Do the bar up the back as well. We're going to take that dark cool gray 6. Color in the dark shadowy areas here. Like so. All right, now for the books. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, let us know how that goes for you. All right, so we're going to start with this one here, and we're going to use the Prussian blue to start with. I think I got something on my paper. And then we're going to go in with the indigo, but I need to sharpen it. Awesome. Well, see, you're doing good. You're doing better than I would. I don't even know what a rose is. A quilted rose is, so I'm going in with some indigo. And then I'm going to go back over it with the Prussian blue. Do the edge here. Oh, pressed a little too hard there. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Oh, you're cute. Because you know, I need instruction on how to get those rainbow mushrooms right. Now I'm going through with the grape. And we're going to take a little bit of burgundy. to the edges here to make it a little darker. Did you? Well, I hope you watched the right ones, 'cause you know how it is. Going back in with the grape. And for the pages, I'm just using cream. Actually, I think this is ivory. Yes, it's ivory. I'm going to do the stack below. And we're going to use like purple here. And some green. And I'm trying to determine whether or not that's part of the desk. I think this is here. And we're going to take a bit of black. Alright, and then I'm going to do this book here. And I'm going to use this signal red for the cover. And then we're going to do the shelving units. And we're going to do this very, very loosely. So I've got the tan here. And I'm just going to very loosely color, just so it looks like it's fading in to the background. Like so. And then we're going to take our burnt umber. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to fade it in. He wants you to color. How's the painting going? Have you been painting at all? There's a little bit of edge here. Yes, you. Have you done any painting? Or has it just been all color pencil work? Yep, 10-month-old kitten is going to climb the walls. And I'm just going to go in with some chocolate. deeper shadow areas here. Like so. And then we'll put in some random bits of color. Just very loosely. It doesn't need to be perfect because this is just fading into the shadows. And I'm just very randomly just picking up pencils and filling in the books. And I'm just doing it, like I said, as loosely as I can because they're fading in. Awesome! I enjoyed my watercolor month. And I will be doing more of it at some point soon. I think everybody had fun with it with me. At least laughing at me trying to figure it out. I know I had fun, playing with it. So. And I'm just going to come through here. And this one here. So at this point I'm just going through and just adding the colors. Ooh, that's a bright one. Oh dear, zoomies. Yes, cats with zoomies is usually quite hilarious. Yeah, that's true. End up with a cam on the floor, looking at your toes. And I think I'll put this one here in between. Alright, so I've used every single color that I had out except for, a couple. And I have finished the library. So it says, a library is a place of safety, a haven from the world. It's a place with librarians in it. And I've got some lampshades up here that I just noticed. Alright, and then we're going to take the luminous yellow and we're just going to give it some light. Like so. Thank you. It is not my idea or my fault. It's actually something that was started before me but I am happy to do it and continue with it. Hi, Emmy. I hope you are doing well today and that you are having a fantastic day. Oh dear. Well, I hope you get some sleep soon. So, because I missed our Monday recording of this, and I had some time left over after finishing the picture, I wanted to get this done. So, of course, if you are going to color along with us for the Matters Monday, it is recorded every Monday. And of course, there is a hashtag of hashtag Monday or Matters Monday 2022. Hi, Viking. All right, so want to see what we have gotten accomplished today. Other than the mess, want to see the mess? There is the mess. And this is how my desk looks after I'm done coloring a page. Just so you know, if you have a messy desk after you're done coloring a page, you are not the only one. This is not abnormal. This is something that we all deal with. I just have tools to deal with it quicker. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't use them. All right, I'm just going to clean this mess up here a little bit so I can actually show you what I've done. So, of course, we did the Monday Matters. We made a mess. We did have a very successful day using the King Art gel sticks, which was fun. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, really. All right. So this is what I do after stream usually, every day. Every day I record a video, this is what I do. I sit here and I fill pencil holders with all the colors that I threw around my desk. Fun? We have taken a sneak peek at a new product that I will be showing on Friday. And there we go. So we put all our pencils away. So we have finished our page. I'll turn off that light so you can see it. So we finished this page. This is from Molly Harrison from Fairy Magic, her new book that is available on Amazon. This is done with Holbeins, sorry, and Signo gel pen, as well as the King Art gel sticks for the background. I also used a new product for the sparkle on her tattoo as well as her shoes. It is the Arteza Real Brush Pens Glitter Colors, and we will be taking a closer look at these on Friday. However, they are on sale right now. So, then if you do want to check these out, they are on sale, listed on my community page under the deals, the daily deals, under the marker area. So if you want to test those out or look at them or whatever, go check them out. On Monday, I missed our Matters Monday video because, yeah, life. So I did complete A Library is a Place of Safety, a haven from the world. It's a place with librarians in it. What do you mean by bigger? The pencil holder holds 136 pencils. Well, it all depends upon how many more pencils you want it to hold. I'm not sure if the bed can go much bigger than the holder we have. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that is what we have accomplished today. Now we have tomorrow, which is Art Therapy Thursday. So we have to decide what picture we're going to do for tomorrow. So let's take a look here. I'll do a quick simple one for tomorrow. I'm really enjoying this new book of hers, as you can probably tell. Not really liking any of these right now. I'm being fussy now. Maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do this one here tomorrow, and I'm going to do it in pastels. Yes. So I think we're going to do this one here, and I'm going to do it in pastels. Yes, let me see if I can remember what the link is. Exclamation point shop. Maybe not. Hold on 1 second, and I'll see if I can find the link. That one. It's not going where I want it to go. Hold on. Channel dashboard. Emmy, I'm not quite sure if she's in our Facebook group or not. I gotta look up the code. Sorry, guys. That's not good. Good night, Mona. Thank you for coming. The only reason why I have to do it through the Nightbot is because it's a lot easier to find than looking it up on my channel. So I'm just going to grab that. And if you do exclamation point enable whenever I'm telling you about sales, a little choo-choo train will come up, by the way, just for the fun of it. Um, it's exclamation point 3D print store is for the shop. Pops. Ah. Ah. Yeah, that would be too big for the bed, especially a 520. That's just not something that we could do. Yes, the holders work very nicely. Like I said, they do hold 136 pencils. So anything over, like anything that is a base set of, say, 120, you're going to have plenty of room for it. Yeah, Nightbot's being slow. I think he's lagging. So that is what we will be doing tomorrow during Art Therapy Thursday. And I will be doing using some oil pastels on that. And maybe some chalk pastel pencils. We'll see. All right. So, of course, if you want to discuss anything like the pencil holders or anything like that, you can either email me, you can private message me on Discord or Instagram. Yeah, he wouldn't shut up earlier. Somebody probably told him to shut up, and somebody thought it too loud, and now he won't shut up. Hey, Sarah! I missed you coming in. Sorry. Maybe. All right, guys. So until tomorrow, thank you all very much for watching. Of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist you enjoy. Of course, it not only boosts their self-esteem, but also the analytics so that people are able to see their content. And always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, remember you can join us over on Discord and hang out with some of these wonderful people that are hanging out with us here anytime. If you do find that the Discord is empty, just pop on in. Somebody will join you at some point. Until then, guys, bye bye for now.